Hello, Hamish here from mortgagesonline.co.nz. I'm here today with Feifei.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about buying off the plans, because this is becoming more and more popular.
Indeed.
Now, what should we be aware of, Feifei, if we're buying off the plans?
Right. If we are buying off the plan, the building is on the plan. It's not built out yet.
Yep.
So if you will want as much certainty as possible because you are committing yourself to a binding agreement.
Yep.
You are also committing yourself to quite a bit of your money, say 10% deposit or 20% deposit if you are overseas buyer.
Yep. And I guess that's the thing. You need to know when waiting for this thing to be built.
Indeed. To
Could
protect yourself,
Yep.
you need to know if the building does not come out at all in the future, you need to know when you can get your deposit back.
Right, and there's actually a specific clause, right, that you have to insert for that.
Indeed. So if that clause is not in your agreement, I will seriously challenge and put that into your agreement. That's what we call it, sunset clause.
Sunset clause, and it's got nothing to do with me going on holiday, right?
No.
Or a
That
romantic
means
holiday or anything. It's just actually just the name of this very boring clause,
indeed.
which allows you to get out.
Yes, you
At
have
a
a
future
small time frame again. Always remember that once the sunset clause hits,
Yep.
date hits, you need to give a written notice that you want to cancel the agreement.
Yep.
If you miss that written notice time frame, you're supposed to continue with the agreement, which is again an important matter.
Now, this is a very important topic for me because obviously when we go to the bank, we get you a pre-approval, right? And no bank, as you know, Feifei, no bank just says, you know what, I'll give you this pre-approval. It's valid for the rest of your life. There's no such thing. Generally, they're valid for 6 months to 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make sure your sunset clause ties in with that,
Indeed.
right? Because you would have seen some of the people, what happens when it doesn't get finished at the same time as your approval expires, right, Feifei?
That's correct. Yes, you need to really watch out for that.
Because it's not only the deposit you could lose, they can come after you, right?
Oh, yes. That's why I mentioned that not just money. You are binding yourself with an agreement. You can be potentially taken to court for not for breaching the agreement if you don't settle. So,
Look, that it's very. I think that hopefully has been quite helpful for some of you. And if you want to know what a sunset clause should look like, contact Feifei, Millennium Lawyers, or your own lawyer. Ask about a sunset clause if you're looking at all buying off the plans.
very important indeed. Yes, talk to a lawyer.
Look, yeah, thank you for coming in, Feifei, and sharing it with us. And I'll put the website for your legal firm on the description because you help a lot of first-time buyers
Indeed.
as well, and
Yes.
investors.
Yes, lots of them.
Cool. Thank you, Feifei. Thank you for watching.